Welcome to another episode. I'm exhausted today. I'm excited to eat. I'm hungry. So I might just get right into it. Happy lunch break, everybody. Today, I've got a little, not Kroger, despite the bag. Oh, I forgot about this guy. So despite the Kroger bag, there's so much electrical noise going on right now. What is happening? Anyways, despite the Kroger bag, what I have for us this afternoon, a little Baja burrito from last night, a little leftovers. There's not much left. I didn't realize today when I brought it how there wasn't going to be very much left, but that's fine. It doesn't look super appetizing. What am I saying? Yeah, you can see there's not much left. I didn't realize there wasn't very much. But that's what we've got. It's pretty good. They also have like a house-made ranch. Ooh, delicious. A little action shot here. Delicious. Wow. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's probably pretty good. I'm very hungry. This is exciting. Stir up, get that ranch all nice and stirred up in there. First bite going in. That ranch is really good. The chicken's really good. I would have preferred shredded chicken, though. I'm a big shredded chicken kind of guy. I get chicken anxiety. Is that what that's called? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Where, like, I don't know, you're eating, like, Panda Express, and, like, it's like, this is good, and then you get a, like, big piece of chicken, and it's kind of like, this is a little sus. Is that chicken anxiety? Is that what that's called? I get that big time. So I prefer shredded chicken over like the chunked grilled chicken. Still delicious though. This place, Baja Burrito in Nashville, is always popping. When I went to get this, it was a Tuesday night. It was, the line was out the door and around the building. It is always bumping in there. For my drink this afternoon, I found cherry Sprite, or Sprite cherry. I've never heard of this before. Oh, what happened there? It seems like this will be probably pretty good though, right? That's not bad, but it's not great. It tastes like medicine. It tastes like a child's medication. Interesting. That would be good to maybe like mix with something. That is not the best on its own. But I am thirsty, so I'm going to drink it. I went and saw Coraline last night. They're showing it in theaters. It was I've seen it multiple times, but I haven't watched it in a long time. It was good. It was really fun to see it in theaters again because I feel like I might have gone when I was a kid. Movie's definitely a little creepy if you've never seen Coraline. It's like I guess it's marketed towards kids kind of. Oh wait. No, I remember the story. Of it. They didn't want to market it towards kids, and so like a publisher had their child read it and tell them what they thought, so that they, like, based on the kid's reaction was going to be, like, if it was too scary, they wouldn't market it towards kids, and if it wasn't too scary, then they would. And apparently the publisher's, like, daughter was terrified of the book, but didn't want to seem like a loser. So she said it wasn't scary. So they marketed it towards kids, and it's actually scary to kids. So cool movie, love it though. There's those two ladies, like old ladies, weird old ladies, and she got them massive yoinkers. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's like one of the very few things that I remember about that movie growing up. I love being able to just relax in the back like this, and you guys can still see me okay. So randomly in the middle, oh, I just stuck my foot in the cigarette lighter hole. That's probably not good. So a lot of times in the middle of the night, I'll wake up and like have these thoughts of like, oh, this would be a good skit to do, or this would be a good bit for lunch break. And so I'll write it down in my notes, and it's actually, like, not very cohesive at all. The other night, I wrote down things I would change about humans, like basically things we should have gotten during evolution, but we didn't. Like, I think obviously, number one, we should have monkey feet. I don't know I don't know why we lost those, is what I wrote. Why on earth would we have regular feet when we could have hands for feet? That doesn't make any sense. And I feel like that's a very... if somebody comments on this and is like, actually, shut up, I don't care what you have to say. We should have monkey feet. Boom, done. Easiest number one thing that we should have gotten in evolution or kept during evolution that we didn't. Okay? Anyways, next, this one got me pretty good because I remember writing it down, and in my brain it made so much sense. Bluetooth connection for balls. I assume what I meant was wireless balls, which, again, it doesn't make too much sense. I'm not going to dwell on that one for a while. You probably know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm going for there. Maybe that's something we'll have in the future, right? Tails. We should have tails. Absolutely should have tails. Especially monkeys. I don't know if it's all monkeys, but some monkeys, they have, like, special fingerprints, like tail prints. They're like fingerprints, but on their tails. That's so sick. Maybe it's spider monkeys. I think that's what it is. You know how much we could do with tails? I like climb trees easier. I love climbing trees. I think now that I'm kind of going over this list, I think I just want to be a monkey. Now that I think about it a little more. I did write on here wings, though. We should have wings. This is turning a little less into what we should have gotten during evolution and more just taking the best parts of other animals and then smacking them all on us. Wings. There's no real reason we should have wings other than it would be super bad. I think we would look kind of dumb with wings because we would look scary. We would look terrifying. We wouldn't have feathers. We're not birds. We're mammals. We wouldn't have feathers. We would just have, like, wings with skin, like stretched skin on them. That's gross. And it probably wouldn't work very well. And it would make, like, a weird, like... It wouldn't be like a majestic flapping sound. It would be like... It would just sound like a bunch of people spanking each other, flying through the air. We'd be like in flocks. Will we fly south for the winter? Probably. I mean, if we have wings, why not? You can fly everywhere. No need for airplanes. Bye. Well, I guess there would still be a need for airplanes, but not near as much. I'm not paying $1,000 to go to Europe. I'm going to fly there with my own skin flap wings, okay? And then last, but most certainly not least, gills. We would rock some gills, just like right here on our neck. Breathe underwater. There's not a lot to say about that one. That's just kind of self-explanatory. Again, I don't know if these were all things that we should have gotten during evolution or that we should evolve to in the future. More so, we should be a combination of all animals and get the sickest parts of each one. I also think we should lay eggs. Live birth is kind of overrated. So, like 2022. Laying eggs is where it's at. So, last episode, I asked you guys to give me some Would You Rathers. And I forgot that nobody watches my show. So, I only had one person comment them. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. You gave me 2 of them, which is great. So please, in this episode, please leave me more Would You Rathers. Like I said last episode, don't give me some boring Would You Rathers. Would you rather have $10 million or your grandma come back to life? Lame. Number 1. Would you rather poop out of your nose or pee out of your tear ducts? I would rather pee out of my tear ducts. I feel like that's a pretty easy one because the smell that would just linger in your nose if you pooped out of your ears. I don't know why I said ears. Your nose. That's not like a one and done thing. That your nose is, you're going to constantly be smelling. So, yes, pee out of my tear ducts. That feels like it might burn a little bit, but maybe it won't. Maybe pee doesn't burn. I've never had pee in my eye. I know. Crazy, right? Never had pee in my eye, so I don't know if that burns or not. So I think that would naturally be the obvious answer. Would you rather bang a mermaid top half fish, bottom half human, or top half human, bottom half fish? Can I get both sides fish, but like a human-sized fish, not like a minnow, a human-sized fish, like mermaid-sized fish, but all fish. Okay, there's the age-old question: how many? I think it's 4-year-olds. How many 4-year-olds could you take at one time before they beat you? All at the same time, too. Okay, and it's an open warehouse. There's no not even an open warehouse, open field. There's no place I can corner myself in, right? Me, my bare hands, and a bunch of 4-year-olds. My answer is, I think this might be a toxic trait, but I think I could take on quite a few. 4-year-olds, 50 maybe? Is that valid? Because I can use the 4-year-olds as weapon. So I take one 4-year-old and I swing them around like a sprinkler system, right? All the other 4-year-olds are done for. They're 4 years old. They have enough hard time walking as is. They're in preschool, dude. All they do is cry and want their mommies. I could take 50 4-year-olds. I could probably take more, 50 minimum. I don't know, maybe I'm being unrealistic. I don't want to be unrealistic about this, but then again, it's never going to happen, so I can't, prove it to anybody. I can't be I could take 50 to 100 4-year-olds, and then someone be like, prove it. I can't prove that. If I'm Googling would you rather questions, these all suck. Would you rather live in New York or Los Angeles? Neither. These smelly cities. Get out of here. Track of the week. This week, we've got Feeling Lucky by the lovely Barry Blue. I said that very Trump-like. By the lovely Barry Blue. That's not a good Trump impression. Restart that. I'm cutting that out. For the track of the week, we've got Feeling Lucky by Barry Blue. This song is super, super fun dance-to song. From my understanding, she produces all of her stuff herself. Super talented, very fun summer bop to bump in the car on a late-night drive. Check her out on all streaming services. If you guys haven't seen yet, I started uploading Minecraft videos on the in-between weeks where I can't upload lunch breaks. It's called Minecraft YouTuber Sounds for Sleeping because I hardly edit them, so they're about 30 minutes long each. It's just me playing survival, vanilla Minecraft. So, something fun to just have on while you're doing something else, or if you enjoy intently watching somebody play Minecraft at a very mediocre level, that's for you too. I think that about sums it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. Happy lunch break.